What's up, Bills Mafia? Welcome to another Bills Report. And we got plenty that we got to catch up on, all right? So hit that like button on the front end. Don't forget to subscribe. The channel has been going crazy. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Obviously, salute to the first giveaway winner as well. 10 Valley Gal. All right, salute. And like I said, man, you know we're going to keep dropping more content and keeping the good times rolling, all right? Because don't nobody circle the wagons. Y'all already know that. But, we had a little bit of a end of an era happen yesterday, or this week, where we literally released Jordan Poyer. Has been a team captain, starting safety for us for the past 7 seasons. Dominant dude on the back end. Pairing him with Micah Hyde, man, what they've been able to do has been remarkable for as long as they've been able to do it, for the level they've been able to do it as well. But Jordan Poyer was released. Mitch Morse, been with the squad for 5 years now, Pro Bowler as well, has been the starting center, right? Has been a breath of fresh air. He got released also. Siren Neal, shout out to Siren, right? 6 years for him now, more of a reserve corner, but big time special teamer. He got released also. From there, Nyheim Hines. Shout out to Nyheim, right? We obviously know he did not play this past season. Got hurt right before training camp, the jet ski accident. But we know the year before, he gave us one of the biggest moments of that season, having the opening kickoff return for a touchdown versus the Patriots. First game back since DeMar Hamlin had went down. So with those 4 guys, that definitely sucks. And then you add on Deontay Hardy. We saw him, obviously the explosive punt returner, slot wide receiver, had the big game versus the Dolphins end of the season. He also got released. He was only with us for 1 year, 16 games. But as a whole, those are, 5 players that have contributed to us having the success that we've had throughout their tenure. Whether we're talking the 5 years in a row making it to the postseason victories, these guys that I named, they all had a critical role in that, and that's what we tip our cap to them. This is a part of the business that sucks, because those players are still good players. Those players could still very much help us, going forward. But the problem is, we're talking about just the money structure, guys that are going to be, coming up on new contracts and things like that, and our current cap situation where we still are in the red, right? All of that type of stuff is what leads to these type of moves right here. It does suck. Wish we would have been able to, get to a Super Bowl and potentially have won one for those dudes, man. But what they were a part of, man, in terms of just changing the culture, of Bills Mafia, and just that winning, right? Getting back to the good days, man. Like I said, those guys were real critical and real pivotal in that. So, like I said, salute those dudes, man. Nothing but love and respect for all of them, man. And hopefully, they'll land on their feet somewhere, man. But like I said, wasn't surprised by any of those releases, because once again, this is what you have to do in a salary cap league. You can't have Josh, Ed, Diggs, all these other guys getting checks and keep paying people, man. That's the part that struggles, man. The part that sucks. Also, I totally drew a blank on this one because I'm thinking about the other 5. But we also released Tre'Davious White, former All-Pro, Pro Bowl caliber corner. Jeez, I could have left him out, right? Naming these other guys. That was another very, very big name. Now, granted, he missed a lot of time this past season just coming off of the Achilles injury. And we get that. When you have the Achilles injury, you're getting a little bit older, along with the contract, it's the perfect storm. We don't like it because obviously we love Trey. Who don't love Trey, right? Trey gonna ball, Trey gonna play hard, Trey does everything that you want. But this is, like I said, a part of the business, part of that salary cap thing. And like I said, it just sucks because Trey definitely has been a big, big mainstay in our secondary prior to these past 2 seasons where he dealing with the injury and then coming back from the injury. But for him, man, I'm excited to see, what potentially he does next, just because of, like I said, how fast does he get back up to speed, man? But that definitely was another one where we're talking just casualties, just bad timing. He's another one of those guys, man. So, yeah, to wrap it up, man, Jordan Poyer, Mitch Morse, Siren Neal, Deontay Hardy, Nyheim Hines, and Tre'Davious White, 6 cats, man, all released within the past, day or so. So definitely gonna be interesting to see how we replace some of their talent and production. We do still have pieces in place, whether we're talking at the safety spot, still got some guys back there. Shout out to Taylor Rapp also, right? When we're talking some of the secondary stuff, we obviously saw a chance to see Kyer Elam, man, really step up on the back end last year in the postseason, had the interception versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, we're seeing certain people going to get opportunities, man, and yeah, we'll see where we go from here. But I was definitely surprised, though. No, excuse me, I said that wrong. I definitely was not surprised, but at the same time, it's just like, dang, this is the part that kind of sucks, but this is what happens, man. And then last little bit of housekeeping, we did bring back one of the fellas. Shout out to the homie Mitch Trubisky. Spent the 2-year stint in Pittsburgh. Didn't work how he thought it was going to work or how they thought it would work. Bring him on back, man. Definitely excited about Mitch coming back to town, man. I think that, in terms of his backup quarterback ability, we loved him when he was here the first go around, and I don't see why that changes. Another big arm, very talented player, high pedigree guy, and more importantly, man, familiarity, right? He's very comfortable with Buffalo. He's very comfortable in terms of how he communicates with Josh, and yeah, I just think that that's just not a lot of negative with that. We know he's going to see some time. The same way Kyle Allen would get time, and we call it the Kyle Allen games. We're going to get some Mitch Trubisky games potentially, all right? But shout out to the homie making it back, all right? So you guys let me know your thoughts, though, on the 6 players that got released over the past, couple of days, along with Mitch Trubisky coming on back to town, all right? But either way, I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, just remember, don't nobody circle the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.